Hi everyone, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great. Today we will be checking what do they discuss with others about you. Fun, right? Let's just find out what are they saying to their family, to their friends, or perhaps to a tarot reader, or perhaps anyone that they confide in, to their priest, to their psychiatrist, to their life coaches. I think we have covered everyone, and even if we haven't, it's just that any discussion that they're having about you, what are those discussions? So we're gonna be like super nosy in this reading. Um, but before we get started, do not take any of the messages which are not resonating with you. Your intuition always knows whether this reading is for you or not. Okay, so how do we know that this is your reading? But how do we know? How will we find out that this is going to be a reading? Let's check. How will we find out? I think I'll take another deck for that. Yeah, we're good. Okay. What are they discussing with others about you? This is what we're checking today. So pile number 1 is number 36 gold, pile number 2 is number 24 potion, and pile number 3 is number 37 gray. I'm gonna give you a closer look. So pile number 1 is number 36 gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Pile number 2 and number 24 on potion. Remember to practice self-love. Pile number 3 and number 37 gray. Endings are inevitable. All right, so these are your choices. But just in case, if you're not feeling intuitively drawn to any of the cards, then I'll just assign zodiac signs to you. Do you guys associate yourself with planets? We can take a look. I mean, that could also be a selection criteria. Like this is reducing down to 9. 9 is the number for Mars. This is reducing down to 6. 6 is the number of Venus. This is reducing down to 1. 1 is the number of Sun. So if it's not, then it's fine. Okay. So pile number 1, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Pile number 2 are Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, and Gemini. Pile number 3 are Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and Aries. I am repeating those signs. Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn for pile number 1. Cancer, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Libra for pile number 2. Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and Aries for pile number 3. Okay, so these are your choices, and I will see you at the reading. Hi pile 1, so those of you who resonated with gold, you don't need someone else to fix you, and your zodiac signs are Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn. This is going to be your reading. We are checking what are they discussing with others about you. But before that, a quick energy check about your current love situation. How can pile number 1 know that this is their reading? How can they know that this is their reading? What is the current energies between pile number 1 and their person? Okay, so we have lovers, we have 4 of wands, and we have 4 of swords. And we have Seven of Wands and we have Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. How can you guys know that this is your reading? It looks like this connection is very on and off, right? Very, very on and off. It's like you guys are reconciling and then something happens, you guys come forward together, celebrate, and then something happens that both of you go to your own shell, and then you become defensive, you heal to some extent, then you guys come together again, and the cycle is kind of repeating again and again and again and again and again. So if you guys are in an on and off situation, and if you guys feel that no matter what you guys can do, there is something which is just not working out, and then you guys come together and then you guys reconcile, and then something again happens and you guys are off again. So it's like, it's like a constant loop that is happening. But then there is a lot of passion in this connection. There is a feeling of homecoming in this connection. So if this is the connecting energy between you and your person, then this is your reading. Let's find out, what do they discuss with others about you? I don't know why I'm so excited about this reading. Let's find out, what are they discussing with others about you? Pile number 1. What is pile number 1's person discussing with others about pile number 1? What is happening? All right, let's see. What are they discussing with others about you? We have Knight of Pentacles. We have Two of Pentacles. We have the good luck charm. Wheel of Fortune. Even I think they are also discussing the same thing, that it's just, pile number 1 is just too much. He or she keeps repeating the same things. We have High Priestess. See, there you go. I think there could be some tarot reader, and there are certain cards as well. We have Justice. What are they discussing with others about you? Okay, there are way too many cards. We have Five of Cups. We have Seven of Wands. We have King of Wands. We have Six of Wands. And we have Two of Swords. Now we have Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we will be taking this as well. What are they discussing with others about you? Okay, let's find out. So first of all, what they're discussing is basically that no matter what they do, they are they're kind of receiving that advice from their friends to take this connection very, very slow. First of all, okay. There could be a reason that your person is missing you, and then there is a reason that this person is. Wait, I didn't realize that you guys are not able to see the cards. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, when they're missing, it could be perhaps, when they're sitting in their social setting, that is when the discussion sort of comes up. When they're drinking, enjoying with their friends, and then this person tend to bring you up about how stuck and confused this person feels because of your actions. Now, that's not me who's saying, that's what cards are saying, and that's your person's feelings for you. That no matter what they try to do, it's like not going anywhere, right? It's not going anywhere. And with this Two of Pentacles and Seven of Wands, it's like you guys are juggling with two things, whether this meeting or this reconciliation will going to go long all the way, or it's again going to come to a breakup or to a pause or to a no contact separation sort of a period, right? And there is a lot of blame game that sort of happens, like everyone has a different sort of an opinion, where people are saying to your person that you are the one, pile number one, who is at fault, right? It's like you try to sabotage their, I would say, actions. Like your person is discussing with your friends that no matter what I do, no matter how many times I try to come forward, nothing is happening, and your friends and their friends are telling them that you are at fault, pile number one, because you don't want to make it happen, perhaps, so why am I saying this is because Five of Cups sort of represents missing energies, right? Knight of Pentacles represents something that you can take it slow, but you're also determined to make it happen, right? Two of Pentacles sort of represents juggling between the two things. It's like a chaos. You're kind of trying to pass through the chaos, juggle it out, right? With Seven of Wands, it's also about being very, very defensive, or other people are throwing opinions at you, or other people are pointing fingers at you, and that is your energy, that their friends are pointing fingers at you and telling your person that this is a chaotic situation. No matter what you do, it is always going to end up like this because you are stuck, you are confused. King of Wands shows action, right? And good luck charm is about Wheel of Fortune. So King of Wands is about coming forward, taking an action, being very determined to make this work. But Wheel of Fortune sort of keeps this wheel spinning, right? Keep this wheel spinning. Now, this is like a done and dusted conversation that your friends, that your person is having with their friends. Why am I just mixing the two words? I don't know. But anyway, but now what happens? They have listened to their friends, they have listened to everyone. They know that you're not the right person after having that discussion with their friends, but they kind of feel very, very connected to you intuitively. And with Page of Cups energy, they also romanticize, fantasize, or we say daydream about you to a great extent, to a great extent. Now, with the presence of High Priestess, it could be their gut feeling that is telling this person that the connection with pile number one is something much more than just a normal connection, right? Or because of this entire confusion, they could have visited some psychic or some tarot reader to find out like what is the actual situation. And that is when they come to know that with Six of Wands, it's like you're kind of a big deal. That means your connection is not a normal connection. It's something that will going to stand out in the future, right? They also have this knowing, that confirmation they have gotten from someone they have gotten in touch with as well. It's not necessarily that if this person is a psychic or a tarot reader. It could be anyone. It could be anyone, someone that they look up to, right? Someone who can be perhaps their friend as well, right? Or someone that they take advice from. Now, with Justice and Two of Swords, what is coming into picture is that this person is telling, this person, High Priestess, or their gut feeling, is telling your person that you need to stick to this connection because that's going to go long term. That's just going to happen. That's just going to change your life. That is something that you wanted and you deserve, right? But with the presence of Two of Swords, now they're confused. They're like, should I listen to my friends and should I listen to what is actually happening in reality, or should I listen to something that's kind of going on in my head, or maybe it's been said to me by someone else who perhaps are not practical enough. This person is thinking that this person is not practical enough. So when it comes to sticking to the truth and continuing things with you, continuing to invest into this relationship, that is when this person is now seeking answers. That is a discussion that is going on. Let's clarify Two of Swords. We have Ten of Cups and we have Ace of Cups. This person has a lot of insecurities that if they come forward, if they start something new with you, will this connection going to go to Ten of Cups, which is a happy family, sort of a relationship, or not? Which is like all about fulfillment, all about love, the ultimate unconditional love. Or it's going to be an end, right? Clarify gold here. Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Okay. And Temperance. Now, after all of this discussion, the person on your mind, their energies becomes, after this Two of Swords, it comes like, what do they want? They don't want to have a discussion. What do they like? Do they really want to make things work with you, pile number one? Right? Or do they just want to listen to their friends, listen to their opinion while they were perhaps intoxicated, if they are just drinking and discussing, because that's where such discussions sort of happen. I mean, you cannot just go to a friend and say, hey, you know what, this girl or this guy that I've been seeing, and that is what is happening, and they're like, don't worry, they are at fault, you are not at fault. So all of these discussions do happen when people tend to open up their heart, and that only happens when you're sitting down there, you're spending a lot of time together. Perhaps you guys are consuming adult beverages, or perhaps these guys are just talking or eating at a restaurant. But that is a different sort of a ball game altogether. It's like a conversation. It's like offloading that they are doing, right? Offloading their chest that they are doing. Then they go forward and talk to someone like High Priestess, or listen to their own gut, which I'm feeling in this case is, could be a tarot reader, because it's a collective reading, so a lot of people's energies are getting connected. But it could also be the fact that this person, because we have gold energy here, which is like you don't need someone else to fix you. It's like, I don't want to listen to anyone else's opinion. I want to listen to what do I want, right? With this Nine of Cups energy, it's like I would want happiness. I would want ultimate happiness, and I would want peace. Because clearly listening to their friends and then listening to their gut is kind of giving them this Two of Swords energy, where they do not know. They are indecisive about things. And what happens when we all are indecisive? We feel stuck. We don't know where do we want to go, right? And with Three of Pentacles, it's like they don't want to discuss it anymore. And with this Temperance, it's all about self-imposed limitations, which they are having with this Devil energy as well here, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this Devil energy as well here. So it's like they have to let go of their limitations. They have to let go of their inhibitions. Perhaps there could be some things that even they have to work on, which they cannot provide to you, pile number one. And because what their gut is telling them to take an action, perhaps they should take an action with the presence of Page of Cups. Okay, so if this person is coming forward, if you guys are not talking, and if you guys are continuously now in a separation again, then this person's gut feeling will going to tell this person to go forward and talk, and that's when this person is going to come forward. Okay, anything else that they're talking? No, that is it. That's the entire crux of this discussion which they're talking about. Okay, guys, so pile number one, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the love and light, and I will see you in the next reading. You guys take care of yourself. Till then, bye bye. Hi, pile two. So, those of you who resonated with potion, and remember to practice self love. This is going to be your reading. Your zodiac signs, which are your sun sign or it could be your moon sign, are Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, and Gemini. Oh, wait, we do have to check the current energy so that you know that this is your reading. I forgot to do that. Pile number two. How would pile number two know that this is their reading? How would pile number two know that this is their reading? What is the connecting energies between pile number two and their person? We have Queen of Pentacles, we have Justice, we have Chariot, we have Five of Cups, and bottom of the deck we have Hanged Man. We have Ace of Swords, and King of Cups, and Knight of Cups, and Ten. Okay. It looks like you guys are not talking. And you are now in the energies that even if you're not talking, this is for the best. I've gotten my clarity. And the clarity is that I have to just focus on myself. When the justice will happen, it will happen. Clarify justice. Queen of Swords. Yes. You sort of realize that it's time to detach from this person. Clarify Chariot. Hermit. No mood to actually go forward and make things. Yeah. So basically, you guys are not talking. You perhaps would have given a lot, or you wouldn't, even if you haven't given a lot, right? Even if it was a relationship, because it's a collective reading. So which is why I am just taking into consideration all the aspects. So even if you guys are in a relationship, you guys are not talking, you guys are not in contact at the moment, things are sort of stuck, they are not progressing, and any of that sort. You are frustrated, however. You're frustrated, you feel that it was not justified, that you have wasted so much of time, and perhaps you could have also communicated this to your person. Now you're having this enlightenment that there is no point of making this relationship work, right? And which is why you're coming into the energies where you are just thinking about yourself, focusing on your finances, trying to detach as much as possible from the outcome and from this person. And yeah, that's what the story lies. So if this is what your energy, then this reading is for you. Now let's find out what are they discussing with their friends about you. We have the Magician. We have the High Priestess. We have Ace of Cups. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have Broom, which is the Death card. Clarify Magician. Six of Wands. Clarify High Priestess. Ten of Cups. Clarify Ace of Cups. which is 10 of Wands, clarify Ace of Pentacles, which is the Moon, and clarify Broom. Two of Cups. And we have Queen of Pentacles again. There she is again. What they're discussing with their friends is that should they take an action, try to make things work with you? Should they come forward? Should they offer you commitment, or should they just see where the progress will going to lie? And what their friends are suggesting is that you do not go forward and offer the commitment. You should keep this aspect hidden to yourself. You first have to see, like, what are the obstacles that you guys are facing. When you start, you have to reflect on it before you offer something tangible, right? So the discussion is very, very clear. This person wants to come forward and offer you commitment, right? We have Queen of Pentacles and we have 10 of Pentacles here. With the Magician energy here and Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about taking this connection, progressing this connection, taking this connection forward. And Magician energy here sort of represents that this person is ready to take an action, right? Now, with the High Priestess and 10 of Cups, it's perhaps more like their own gut feeling, or it's perhaps like their own friend circle that are telling them that even if this is your intention, which is 10 of Cups, offering you commitment, the ultimate love, the ultimate bliss, harmony, okay? With the High Priestess here, you have to keep it hidden. You don't have to reveal your intentions in the beginning itself. That is what they're saying. Keep your intentions, Ace of Cups, which is right beside High Priestess. Keep this intention hidden. So your action, you take that action, you take this connection forward, but when it comes to expressing your feelings about what do you really want when it comes to commitment, that is something that you should keep hidden at this point, right? With Ace of Cups and 10 of Wands, it sort of feels that this person is kind of discussing, and their friends are telling them that you first would want to assess the potential of this connection. Ace of Pentacles is about investing into this connection or offering something tangible, which is more of a commitment, right? With the Moon card present here, it's more about you have to reflect. So you just have to work towards it. So it's like their friends are telling them, you go see whether pile number 2 is really the person that you can invest, or you can invest, oh my god, that you can spend your entire life with or not. That assessment you have to do, right? Before you offer commitment, you have to assess pile number 2, right? And you have to see, like with 10 of Wands present here, which sort of represents obstacles. What are the obstacles? What are the burdens that you guys have? What are the fears? What are the insecurities that you guys have to work on? And is this workable, first of all? Is this workable? If it is, then this is a good thing, right? With the Moon, it sort of represents self-reflection, that okay, fine, we have spent like good 1 year together. We know we have worked towards our 10 of Wands. We have reflected on how to make things work, and that is when you go forward and you offer that commitment. Now, the reason that I said 1 year is because Pentacle energy, Earth energy is represented in years when we do certain predictions in tarot, and Ace of Pentacles is about offering something tangible after 1 year. Okay, now with this Broom card and the Lovers card, what I'm feeling here is that there are certain cleaning that you have to do so that you guys can actually come together, because it's been a very, very, I would say, toxic sort of a situation, because the Death card also represents certain sort of toxicity. Because this relationship was so much toxic, you have to let go of your toxic patterns so that you guys can come together, and this connection lasts a lifetime. Okay, so the discussion is with their friends, if I go forward, should I tell them that yes, I'm into it, I want to make things work, I want to marry you, etc., etc., I want to commit and this and that. But their friends are telling them that it is not the right time to do that. You have to assess them first, and then you go forward and ask for all of these things. All right, pile number 2. So this is what I have for you. This is what your person is discussing. This is how they are portraying you in front of their friends. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading. You take care of yourself. Bye bye. Hi, Pile 3. So those of you who resonated with gray, endings are inevitable. And Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and Aries. That's your sun sign. Let's just see what is your person talking to their friends about you. But before that, how can you know that this is your reading? So let's just check the energies first. Is my mic on? Oh, yeah. Okay. How can pile number 3 know that this is their reading? What is the connecting energy between pile number 3 and their person? How can they know that this is their reading? We have Seven of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. We had Seven of Pentacles. We have the World. We have the Moon. And the bottom of the deck, we have Tower. Okay. I think here there is some sort of an ending which has happened. You guys are not talking. You guys are not in contact. There has been a very sudden breakup which has happened, because Tower card sort of represents sudden, something happening, sudden stop, right? But you were someone who was very, very attracted to this person. The passion was really great. You felt complete. You guys would wanted to travel the world. And you see that, this connection could actually lead to somewhere. But that did not happen. That did not happen. You're kind of like trying to accept your emotions. You're still very, very anxious about the breakup, about how things ended. Yeah. So yeah, these are the energies. And if this is matching with you, then the other part will also match with you. Pile number 3. What are they talking to their friends about you? Pile number 3. What are they talking to their friends about you? 10 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Five of Swords. So we clarify 10 of Cups now. Sorry. Clarify 10 of Cups. Justice. Clarify 2 of Wands. Strength. Okay. Clarify 6 of Pentacles. The Empress. Clarify Ace of Cups. It's Queen of Wands. And clarify 5 of Swords, which is the World. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. I do want to clarify this Queen of Wands. Hermit. Magician. Clarify Queen of Cups. The Tower and the Sun. And we have 3 of Swords at the bottom again. First of all, after your breakup, it looks like your person is out with their friends on a beach holiday. On a beach holiday. Now they're trying to be very, very, I would say, strong about the breakup. They're also trying to understand like what they have given, what you have given, and how nurturing this connection was. But there is something that I'm picking up here is that there is another person in their life, which where things have just started, right? And they are kind of discussing with their friends about who is the better person, who is the better person, who should they choose. um, I do have a feeling that your person in fact is very, very stubborn. They have to literally open up. They're kind of emotionally unavailable. You would know better, pile number 3. So they're kind of emotionally unavailable, and that is what they're discussing. Like, for a person like me, who is a better option? That is the discussion that they're having with their friends, and they will soon be coming to a conclusion, after they are done with their trip. They will soon coming to a conclusion about who do they want to choose. So if they are going with you, they're going to come forward. If they are not going with you, they will not going to come forward. Yeah. Now I'll explain the cards. So first of all, 10 of cups and justice, right? Because it's happening after the breakup, right? 10 of cups sort of represents having a good time. It's all about, but sometimes it's really all about rainbows and smiles. It means it's all about chilling with their friends, consuming adult beverages, or perhaps, anything, having the fun that they actually deserve. With this justice, it's more like they have done a lot, they are heartbroken, and which is why they would want this time together, so that they can pull back, come back together with a balanced mindset, right? Two of Wands sort of represents two things in life that you have to choose. Okay, I mean, your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. So it's like they have to decide which. I'll show you. So there are like two wands here. One flame is like growing up, and the one flame is just there. So the one that is like, glowing brighter is you, pal number 2. And one that is just started, which is here, that's the new love interest, which is here, Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, with the strength card here, this person is sort of representing. Now, all of these cards sort of represents who gives them more. Who gives them more is like who gives them more love. Where do they feel more comfortable? Right? What is happening in their life? What kind of person they are, and their friends are like, because the kind of person you are, it's better that you sort of pick this person and not that person, right? So there is an ending that is definitely happening, because they are kind of looking at who's more softer, who's more nurturing towards your person, who gives them more, right? Who considers them that, okay, fine, having me is a is a dream come true sort of an attitude, right? With this Ace of Cups, which sort of represents new beginnings in love, and with Queen of Wands here, this is the second option. So we have Hermit and the Magician. It's like they are deciding now. With the Hermit and the Magician, it's like they're deciding whether to take an action towards this person or to pull back. Hermit sort of also represents isolation, withdrawing, okay, not being social enough, not coming forward and interacting, right? And with this Queen of Cups present here, Tower and the Sun. Sun sort of represents the reconciliation, Tower sort of represents the ultimate ending. Okay, and that is you, pile number 3, with the Queen of Cups energy. Now, with Five of Swords also represents winning at all the cost, being right at all the cost. So, I'll clarify this though. Clarify Five of Swords. Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, and Five of Cups. Okay, now the discussion with their friend is happening is because they are broken up. It may be that they are coming forward with a lack mindset. What if this thing is basically just a rebound and not an actual relationship? Right? And that's when the discussion is also happening with Page of Cups, Page of Swords, and Ace of Wands. So Page of Swords and Ace of Cups sort of represents the rebound sort of an energy, right? Page of Swords is very, very curious. Page of Cups is all about missing energy. So when you're missing someone and you're very, very curious about the other person, or would want to heal a part of you, right? So that's when you sort of get into another relationship in a jiffy. And with Ace of Wands, what I can see here happening is that the connection is there, but then what am I supposed to do about this connection? Because what I feel, the passion, the attraction, and whatever, this Queen of Wands energy is a very good looking, self-confident sort of an energy. So this person is feeling, what if this is just a rebound and it's just an attraction? Because Ace of Wands is also a card of attraction and passion. So what if it's just an attraction and it's not something that's fulfilled, or it's not something that's whole, right? What they felt with you was basically the Lovers. Okay, what they felt with you was basically the Lovers. Basically, you feeling very, very at peace, comfortable with the other person. So with the card, endings are inevitable. There is some sort of an ending and some sort of a decision that this person has to make, and which they will going to make very, very soon. And that is what the entire holiday and the entire discussion is coming into picture. But I do want to check what is the guidance for you in this situation. Guidance for pile number 3. I have not done it for pile 1 and 2 because I didn't feel the need to, but I am just getting drawn to do this. Voyage, Universe, Horns. Yeah, you've been asked to remove yourself from this situation altogether. Pile number 3. Yeah. See, voyage is basically you already have all the answers. So you already know intuitively, because if you are the one who's Queen of Cups, you are intuitive. You're intuitive, right? And you have all the answers sort of represents that and your intuition knows what is actually the answer, who this person will going to choose, right? Now, we are all just stardust sort of represents that you have to not hold any resentments. You have to basically, if you have this feeling that we are all just stardust, we are all part of the same atoms, molecules, nuclear, anything, right? I mean, anything. If we are part of same things, that means we are all same. So you can develop some sort of compassion, not only towards this person, but also towards yourself. Okay. With this Thorns energy, weave together the crown you deserve. It's basically you have a good time, go out there, discuss with your friends, have a light time, and swim away from this situation, because there is an alarm that even if this person comes forward, right? Even if this person comes forward, it might not be for your benefit. So this is a decision up to you, pile number 3. This is a decision that you have to make, but the cards are guiding you to just go away, accept that endings are inevitable, no matter what the situation is, no matter who this person chooses, no matter even if this person comes forward and choose you, pile number 3, the ending is inevitable, is what cards are saying. Okay. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the love and light, and I will see you in the next reading. You guys take care of yourself. Bye bye.